Hey, what's up, guys? So, up next, we got a request. And I hope I don't butcher your name, but I'm probably going to. So, I know the first name, I'm not even going to try it. But let me know how to pronounce it. But the last name is Maga Beefy. And hopefully I pronounced that right at least. So, at least now you know who it is that I'm talking about. That's the one that put in the request. Let me know how to say it correctly, and then I'll do that for future requests. All right. This is Sia Distractions, and I don't think I've heard this one before. No, it sounds familiar. I've heard it. I didn't remember the name of it, but yeah, I've heard it. So beautiful, y'all.
Oh, fancy, oh, big house, some kids, I cannot quite, but there ain't guarantee a devil.
Y'all, her voice drives me crazy. You know what I'm saying? It is just so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never heard anybody else with a voice like that at all. I mean, it is unreal, the tone quality and everything else that she has. Uh, oh man, my favorite.
I think I love you. I think that I do. So go on, Mister. Make me Mister you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I know. I only make jokes to distract myself from the truth. From the truth. A fancy, a fast car, a bag forever. I can dare and guarantee you're in love with them. I love you. I love you. I love you. I only make jokes to distract myself from the truth.
Oh man, y'all. Look, she is amazing. You know, um, let's go ahead and look at the lyrics for this song, y'all. Fancy a big house, some kids, and a horse. I cannot quiet, but nearly guarantee a divorce. I think that I love you, I think that I do. So go on, mister. Make Miss B miss you. I love you, I love you. I do. I only make jokes to distract myself from the truth. Fancy a car, a bag full of loot. I can nearly guarantee we'll end up with the boot. I love you, I do. I only make jokes. Okay, so okay, so we got the chorus again right there. I love you, I do. I only make jokes to distract myself from the truth. So really simple lyrics in here. Let me I'm not understanding this line right here. I cannot quiet, but nearly guarantee a divorce. Okay, I think this line right here just might give it some context, okay? Make Miss Me. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Let's see if we can find the meaning of this song. Alright, y'all. So we got a general comment right here. It's got 3 upvotes, so I'm guessing this is going to be a pretty good representation of what the song's about. So we're going to read some of this, alright? I see all as being directly said to her lover, presumably a rich man, in the main verses. She's predicting a divorce, talking about running away with his money, shown in fancy a fast car, a bag of loot, and in chorus she's denying what she said in the other verses, calling it a joke and claiming her love for him over and over. Depending on interpretation, that could either mean she really truly loves him, and when she tells him it'll end badly, she's just joking to distract herself from how much she loves him. You could also interpret it as a kind of satirical song about a woman who is really seeking monetary gain. Let's slip her intentions a few times and has to cover it with monumental proclamations of love. I personally think the first interpretation is slightly more likely than the second. Alright, so having read that, let's take one last look at the lyrics and then we'll see what my interpretation of it is. Okay, so fancy a big house, some kids, and a horse. I cannot quiet, but nearly guarantee a divorce. So she's saying here, I can't be quiet about this divorce. I have to tell you that So it could be I want a big house, kids, and a horse. And if you can't give me those things, then I cannot keep quiet about telling you that this divorce is pretty much inevitable if we cannot come to those agreements. That's what I need in order to stay. That's what I'm getting so far. Let's keep going and see if that holds up. I think that I love you. Okay, so I think we're getting somewhere now, because look, so now we got, it might be possible that I might actually love you. So that's on the table as long as I get those things. So that's like she's basically trying to get an agreement. That's like someone saying, I might give you $100, you know, if you do me this favor. If you can, you know, if you come and work on something for me, I might give you $100 for doing it. Just to get the ball rolling, essentially, right? So you don't know what you want to offer that person, but just saying there's an offer on the table that is $100. That's what I might be able to do if you agree to it. So that's her saying, my love for you is on the table, but I can't guarantee it. Oh. Okay. And then she's saying, I love you, I love you. I do. I only make jokes to distract myself. So now she's saying, I want these monetary things. You know, kids and a horse and a house, and I want all these things. Oh, but I'm just playing. You know, I don't have to have those things. But seriously, I want those things. So that's what I'm kind of getting from that. So she's like saying, her saying that she's joking is probably when he's saying, hey, I thought we were, you know, I thought this was a relationship, not a partnership. You know, I'm not buying your affection. We're supposed to be in a relationship, and you don't buy relationships. And I think that might be what he was saying there. He's like, wait a minute, I'm not buying our marriage. You know, that's not something you can buy, right? So that might be when she's saying, oh, I'm just joking, right? But then later on, when those things aren't coming, then she goes back to it again. Hey, I want, you know, a nice house to live in. I want a nice car. You know, I want my horse, right? And then he comes back again and says, hey, that's not what we're doing here, right? I can't afford to give you all those things. And then she's like, well, I might just want a divorce then. That's what I'm getting from this, okay? So then again, right here, she says, fancy a fast car, a bag full of loot. She's saying, I want a nice car and a bunch of money in order for me to stick around. So at this point, you have to ask yourself, well, which one is she being truthful about? Because there's only, like they said in that other comment, there's two different interpretations of it. I don't think so. And I'm going to tell you why. Someone who is saying, I need to have all these things for me to stay in the relationship, they do not give a crap about that person. They do not care about the relationship. They do not care about anything but what's in it for them. Okay, so just imagine, you know, let's just say for a minute, they break up, she finds some type of business owner that's, you know, wealthy beyond, you know, imaginary. You know, she finds somebody else So let's just say, for example, they split up because he couldn't give her what she wanted. So she then goes and finds a business owner who is wealthy beyond anyone could even imagine, right? And then his business ends up going bankrupt, because that does happen, right? And then let's say all of his employees, they all get, you know, severances, they all get all their investments back, and then he has to pay out of pocket for all of his employees, right? So then she's now in another relationship with someone who, again, can't give her all the things she wants, and then I think she would go right back to this, right? Well, then maybe I love you. Well, then maybe we could stay together if you can get us another big house, if you can get us another horse, if you can, you know, everything is a proposition, right? So then, oh, here, right here, y'all, right here is a perfect, I think, explanation here to why I'm going in this direction. I can nearly guarantee we'll end up with the boot. So she's saying, you haven't done these things, and I'm telling you now, I can nearly guarantee this thing is over and done with, right? I'm going to go find somebody else who could give me all the monetary things I want. Give me the kids and the horse, the nice white picket fence and all the other things, you know, and nothing better not ever come between that, because that's what I need to be happy. So then she goes back to, again, I love you. I make jokes to distract myself from the truth. And the truth is that I love you. For this person right here, okay, what I'm going to say, they don't have a clue what love is. Because let's reverse the roles around again. And let's say with this same person, with this same personality, let's say they're wealthy. They're really rich, right? They've got everything they could ever want, but they have to have someone who can also, you know, have all those things by themselves, right? But then that person, you know, but then she loses her business. She loses whatever, you know, financial situation she had. She loses that. And then she's, you know, got nothing, right? So then, with her personality like that, where I gotta have all these things, and then, so what's his position gonna be after that? You know, it's a good question. You know, if you're gonna treat people like this, and go around and saying, well, you gotta do all these things or else it's not gonna work out, you gotta think, most people are going to give you that same treatment right in return. Like if she lost everything she had, that guy might turn around and say, well, maybe I love you. If you could find another really good job, if you can, you know, do these, you do this and do that, and then maybe we could stay together. You know, then, you know, they could end up going through the same thing. Oh, I'm just kidding. It'll be alright. But really, you need to do these things. Oh, but I'm just kidding again. Hey, you don't want a relationship like that, y'all. I don't care if you've got it like that, if you've got plenty of wealth to share, and if that's the type of mentality that the person you're with has, that if anything goes wrong, they're out the door, You don't want that. Trust me on that. You know, because later on in life, what if you end up getting hurt, you know, or you get, you know, become physically disabled, right? Where you can't hardly get around anymore. I mean, that's part of life. As you get older, you're going to have more and more trouble doing all the things you used to do. And someone with that mentality, they're going to expect you to be, you know, in good shape and be able to go out and do things and have fun. They're not going to, you know, they don't want a real person. They want a machine. So what happens when that day comes and they realize, like, wait a minute, this person's not a machine, that's a real person. They have, you know, they're going to get old and broken down. And then, so what happens then, right? They're going to be out the door probably. They're going to say, we'll just find somebody else then. That's alright. If you want to have someone who's going to be with you through thick and thin, no matter what happens, you don't want a person like this. It's as simple as that, y'all. Alright, I will see y'all in the next video. Till then, I'm out.